Good afternoon, all. As a part of yesterday's session, last day's session, we are continuing with the third function of SEBI, and that is regulatory function. In the previous classes, we have seen about the other two functions of SEBI, and today we are going to see the third function and the last function, which is performed by Securities and Exchange Board of India. The most important regulatory function of SEBI is it frames the rules and regulations and the code of conduct which the intermediaries, the merchant bankers, the brokers, the underwriters, and all those people who are involved in the sale and purchase of a stock exchange should follow. So SEBI creates the rules and regulations and the guidelines for them. Second is SEBI creates a registration for each and every players of the stock exchange or the intermediaries of the stock exchange. That is, it makes mandatory that if you are an agent of a stock exchange, if you are a customer of a stock exchange, if you are an intermediary of a stock exchange, then you should register it with SEBI. Third is, if a company or an organization is dealing with mutual funds, that particular organization should also register with SEBI and it should follow the guidelines which is given by Securities and Exchange Board of India. Next is it regulates the takeover of companies. So what is takeover of companies? When another company takes the ownership of a company which exists, that process is called as takeover. Takeover happens when more than 50% of shares of a particular company is brought by another organization. ഒരു കമ്പനിയുടെ 50% കൂടുതൽ ഷെയർസ് മറ്റൊരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ എടുത്താൽ the ownership will be transferred to that organization. That is called as takeover. So there are different guidelines and regulations which should be followed in takeover, which is given by Securities and Exchange Board of India. And also as a last regulatory function, it does regular inquiries and audits to make sure that each and every stock exchange is following the rules and regulations and the guidelines which is given by Securities and Exchange Board of India. These are the regulatory functions of SEBI, and for the last 3 days we were discussing about the all three functions of Securities and Exchange Board of India. Thank you.